Alrighty. Welcome back to some more Parasite Eve, for those of you following the channel at this current moment. So, last time I streamed the game, I got an L rank in New Game New Game. Today we're doing Nightmare, a brutally hard difficulty setting that you have to do in New Game Plus, but you don't get any New Game Plus stuff at all. So, bounty mode. You play the game semi-normally, but there are stronger and tougher enemies at every corner. Scavenger mode. You start with basically jack shit. Enemies do a fuck ton more damage. And they do a lot more damage. You don't have any supplies, or almost no supplies. Nightmare is the worst of both worlds. And you start with 50 HP. But because there are more enemies, you also get better loot. So we're going to jump into Nightmare mode. Now, I did actually beat the game twice already off screen on Nightmare. It is hard, though. That's enough. And we're done. Nightmare mode, you start with no carryover experience or BP. So I'm going to be save scumming for quite a bit of this playthrough. Because many things will... In fact, early on, pretty much everything is going to one-hit KO me. Until I get holy water. So yeah, here's what you can buy. This, which, yeah, you're not buying that. I don't even know what riot rounds are good for. This I will buy after I get done with Acropolis Tower. And yeah, I don't think there's a way you can buy the medicine wheel. Unless maybe you get enough BP for doing well enough in the shooting gallery plus clearing Acropolis Tower. But even then, I don't think so. Anyway. We're going to be picking up crap. Anyway, let's go. Okay. Also, I should point out that Nightmare difficulty, enemies take like 60% of the damage they would normally take. So they're beefy because of that. So we're going to gloss over a lot of this stuff. Alright. Now the game will begin properly. Let's... yeah. So I don't promise to kill every single enemy in the game, but I will kill a lot of them. I will probably get 80% or more enemies killed, because I'm gonna want that for experience. Because I will be using my abilities for sure. Alright. I'll just drop my first save here. I'll be saving constantly early on, because I don't want to be redoing stuff. And before getting the Holy Armor, everything is going to one-hit KO me. Or almost everything is going to one-hit KO me. And I don't have good weaponry either. So these strangers, aim your gun properly. So with these strangers, you can just phase through them, thankfully. And does this guy? I don't think this guy gives anything, does it? Does he? Nope. Is there something over here? I forget if there's something over here or not. No, I don't think so. One, 2, 3. Now it's going to enrage. And we're going to take advantage of some terrible pathfinding on this thing's part. There we go. We will definitely take the pepper spray, because pepper spray is a very, very good consumable item. We'll be using a lot of them early on. Actually, through the entire playthrough. Because I can't even spend my BP on much else. So, oh. Fortunately, when these guys do their attack animation, they can't dodge anything. And I can phase through them. Can you please... There. Okay. I may as well save over this. And let me type something on Discord real fast. Okay. Okay. So now that that phone call in-game is taken care of, we're going to kill a few more things. We don't start seeing different enemies until a little bit later. So, 600. Okay, we don't have enough to level that up yet. I am going to want level 1 combustion, though. So these guys can't actually hit me because they're stuck behind the counter. Okay. Even though Recovery 1 has absolutely no use at this point in the game because everything one-shots. It might be helpful later, though. Before I pick up the key, I'm going to check these rooms. I don't think there's any enemies here yet. I'm going to collect the protein capsule here. I think there's, yeah, a stranger here. Got him. Okay. I think that's a stem. It might be a penicillin, but I think that's a stem. Oh no, it is penicillin. Anyway, let's actually use the thing. Yo, Gabriel. No, you didn't miss much. I haven't even gotten to the harder enemies yet. And just the basic description of what nightmare difficulty is. Let me make sure there's nothing... Okay, yeah, there's nothing else to kill. So... let's use that. Okay. We'll save the game again. How much BP do I have? 552. Huh. I'm trying to think what I want to spend this on. I think methinks I'm going to spend it on energy shot. Though I'm not 100% certain if I'll spend it on energy shot. It'll either be that or combustion. Combustion is a very, very good safety skill, especially if you level it up. Actually, before I save, let me resupply with ammo. In case I do die. Override that save. I have yet to use any items that are worthwhile and have not used any real MP yet. Okay, so 2 strangers. Oh my god. Okay, that was dangerous. I should not have been that reckless. Okay, thank God that now I have access to the body armor, which I don't care about the body armor for much other than the fact that the tactical vest has quick fire. HP recovery is nice, I suppose, but the quick fire. It doesn't take AF 5.5 hours to turn around and aim at something. I think... yes. Yes, I think it's time to invest in... I think energy shot. Energy shot, as we know, increases the chance for critical hits and improves damage overall. I'm going to need more damage against the fatties in the next room. By the way, in the L rank playthrough, I was already done with Acropolis by this point. That's how slow and cautious I'm taking this. Okay. Now for the fatty MC. Okay, I gotta move back now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, if that had gotten much closer, I would have died. Okay, cool. Now I'm grabbing this submachine gun. This will be the weapon I use for Acropolis. It does less bullets, or damage per bullet, but the DPS on this gun is higher than the 3-round burst gun that I was using. Unfortunately, I have to give it up once I leave Acropolis. Otherwise, I'd be using it for actually a good bit of the game. Because you need more damage per second. Damage per bullet is fine, but nah, you want to pray and spray, at least early on. Later on, I will get the assault rifle, and I'll just use that for a majority of the game. I am indeed being a dirty save scummer. But this difficulty definitely warrants save scumming. Now, just like in the L rank stream I did, I have to get this black card up ahead. I have to get it now, or else I don't get it. I can also pick up the red key for the grenade launcher. That up. I would get it later if I had the option, but I don't. Now for the maggots. These things are dog shit to fight at this point in the game, because I don't have any good abilities to take them out with. Okay, so luckily... yeah, case in point. What is my favorite course in Redone? Good question. Oh, hold on a second. I just got up to course 10 off screen. I actually kind of like course 5. The Sky Castle one. Okay, I have no idea where they are, because I don't have the GPS equipped. I really should have done that first. Ah. Yeah, I'm avoiding. Oh, God. Aim at the goddamn thing, Aya. Please. Okay, get out of the way. Come on, jump at me. I don't know why they think they can hit me through the statue, but I'm glad they think that. 'Cause I'm taking advantage of that. Okay. Now, I'm going to need to get pyrokinesis up to level 3 at some point. Actually, at some point during dry field. That way I can kill a particularly troublesome stalker later on. And here's the first changed enemy. Yeah, one of these assholes are here. This is the worst golem to fight. And it's just right here. I'm not fighting it right now. This thing takes a shit ton of bullets to kill. These are changed. These are normally just normal fatties, but here they are the mossbacks, which are tougher and hit harder. Let's see, P energy. We cannot use combustion. Cannot level that up either. Goddamn fucking rat. Okay, cool. So, these things. Nightmare will definitely train you how to kill these things. So whenever they do this weird, like, whatever that animation is, that means they're gonna do the charge. So you can bait them into charging, like so, and then gun them down while they have their back turned. You rinse, repeat. If you're too close, they will do the thingy, the little baton stab, which at this point, whoa, if that had hit me, that would have one-shotted me. Okay, now we can save and kill other enemies. So, we'll take Spartan rounds. We'll take a flare. Combat light is completely worthless. It's the flare, but you use it right in front of you. Whereas the flare affects everything in one area. Like, seriously, just use flares. Definitely time to save the game. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Where am I? God damn it, I can't see. Be nice if the moss back didn't take up the entire goddamn screen. Also, there's a section where if you aim Aya wrong, she'll just run into a corner. Which I think is what was happening there, but I was going to die. But I also need to put the GPS here so I can see where enemies are relative to me. Let's try again. Maybe be able to see what the fuck I'm doing. There. Run. Okay. Oh, fuck. They're both coming to me. Ideally, only one of them comes towards me, but... Ugh. Can I use it? Okay, luckily pyrokinesis does stun. This guy moving is not conductive. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. That guy moving out of position. Yeah, see? That fucker moving is not conductive to my survival. Actually, wait. I remember the strat now. Hold on. I remember the strat. I go to the other thing, go down, and then come back up. Right, that's what the strat is. I don't remember every encounter. Yeah, too many things can go wrong if I try engaging it from the front. If I go this way, things will go better. Or they should, anyway. So this guy will try swatting at me, but he won't hit me if I stand here. Yeah, just like that. Let's fire a pyrokinesis just to stop him. Stop. Bro, please. Okay. Plastic bottle. That is MP refill? MP boost, yeah. Okay. So early on, I'm making a manual save after every single night golem I kill. Because even in this difficulty, even with holy water reducing the damage they do by half, I will get one-shotted by them. At least until I eat a good number of protein capsules. Ah, fuck. Just run. Either run 100% towards them or 100% away from them when you see their laser vision. Ah, stepped through a hologram by mistake. Overall, keep moving. Okay, nice, nice. That was a nice burst of damage. Okay. Okay. 10 bursts or so. Keep moving. Oh, move back. Get 10 bullets into him. I'm just going to take a grab here. Oh, that was very lucky I didn't die. Reload. Ah. Okay. It's nice when I can get a good load into him. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank God, that's just a hologram. If that wasn't a hologram and he had swiped, that would have been it. Hologram. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's not often he does the 2 holograms in a row. No. Okay, now this guy's just being an asshole. Okay, just ignore. Cool. Yep, I fucking knew that was gonna happen. God damn, I hate these fights early. I do not know a better way of killing these early. And the thing is, energy shot still criticals. You get so few criticals with energy shot early that it's not even really worth using against those. It becomes worthwhile against them in level 2 or 3. Get around that, please. Necrosis is good. Necrosis is fucking mandatory in this difficulty. It's the best ability in the game, I would say. You'll definitely be seeing it later. But against these golems, unfortunately, it does nothing. Or at least very little. Okay. Okay, that was lucky. Shit! God damn it! I fucked up. I was quick on the goddamn trigger. I fucking instinctively shot. These things are terrible to fight at this point. Do we have enough? No, we don't have enough to level up Pyro. I would actually say, by the way, that Necrosis is kind of mandatory in Scavenger difficulty too. Okay. No. If I step through a hologram and it grabs me from behind, it won't get stunned, even if I break free quick enough. So ideally, you want to avoid the holograms completely. But if you see one... Okay, well, there's the real deal. Okay, he's doing the dual holograms. Ooh, triple. Don't ever want to get too close to these. Okay. Okay, thank God. Okay, it's finally dead. I'll just finish it off. And every single one of these, for the first good portion of the game, is going to be this difficult. Or worse, depending on where they are. Unfortunately. There's not a lot you can do against these things early. But once you get some R-slug rounds and get a shotgun, then you can pop a energy shot and then dispatch these foes quickly. I learned stuff like that from watching Carsey's no damage run of this game. I mean, obviously he saved throughout it, but yeah, doing this, no save, no damage, and kill everything, yeah, have fun with that. I'm gonna put a point in combustion for now. I will need to put a point in, at least one point in necrosis relatively soon. Because one of the first encounters in Dryfield are the bowman creatures. The big, tall, lanky dudes that shoot energy balls at you. Those one-shot you. Actually, I think even on Bounty difficulty, they one-shot you, much less Nightmare. Please reload. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Okay. Move! Yeah, get out of here. Not sure why the game lags here, although I imagine it's because I'm playing the PlayStation Network downloaded version of this game, because I do know that the PlayStation Network version of PlayStation 1 Classics will lag the fuck out with some games. It definitely does that in the Spyro trilogy, where on disc they don't lag at all. Nice. Okay, I got everything. I believe I've killed everything so far. Yes. Yes, I have. Red key. This makes a group of mossbacks spawn in the Poseidon statue room, along with a couple menial enemies in the promenade and another group of caterpillars and moths in the roof garden. Moths are pieces of shit. But we have a way to deal with moths. The reason why moths are pieces of shit is mostly because A is too stupid to know how to aim at the right fucking target. Like, there could be something 1 centimeter from her face and she won't aim at it. And will aim at some other inconsequential shit like a mile away. And then just get hit by the thing that's 1 centimeter from her face. I guess all the blonde... I guess she's dyeing her hair blonde and the dye has messed up her brain. It's the only explanation I can think of for why her aiming AI is so stupid. Or aiming logic, whatever. So now there will be a couple caterpillars jumping out of here. This is normal. But I'm gonna... Oh, they're maggots. Okay, never mind. Well, combustion, light them all on fire. That last one caught on fire, but just by being too close to the other ones. And I can just run around in circles until the fire kills them all. That is absolutely an acceptable option. And there we go. Yeah. So I've never done this room the way I'm about to try it. This might be okay. Where is the guy? I can't hit him from here. Okay, cool. This guy's probably not gonna move from this spot. I'm not sure what determines whether or not these guys move, but yeah. If they're not gonna move, just gun them down. Got him. This other dude, I don't think this guy moves either from this, if I'm over here. Oh, never mind, he's moving. He moving. I'm gonna move away. These things, I think, have 450 health in total. Or close to it. Alright, there we go. I have no idea what the riot rounds are even good for. If somebody knows, feel free to tell me. Oh, inventory full. Well, alright. If the inventory's full, we'll just use A protein capsule. Whatever. It's fine. I have to give up the tactical armor anyway once I leave Acropolis Tower. And when I leave Acropolis Tower, I'm not going to get the grenade launcher for a little bit. Or the tactical armor, either. So... I'm going to drop one save. One last save at this spot. P energy. I think we invest in pyrokinesis. Yeah, I think we fire. I think we invest in pyrokinesis. I definitely have to get that to level 3 before the Ivory Stalker in the sewers. Because that thing, even on normal, is rough in a first playthrough. Oh, and bats. There we go. Bats go bye-bye. I actually forgot about that encounter until I saw the camera. Okay, this part. Oh, man. Yeah, hit the maggot, please. Okay. So, we have okay, we do have flare in the slot, the item slot. More enemies are in this room, including a couple moths behind the tower, the statue, which is obnoxious as shit, but flare hits all enemies for good damage, and I can use pyrokinesis, or combustion, I mean, from behind the statue and burn the caterpillars to death. Do I die a lot in practice runs? Oh, yes. Oh, my God, yes. Practice runs, I died over and over and over again, especially my first run. Second run, I died a lot less. And we can just sit here and let the maggots burn to death. Also, I think in my first run I wasn't aware of just how great necrosis truly is. Which, by the way, I'm going to invest my 1 point here for now. Right now I just need 1 point, but by the time I get to the burner fight, I'm going to want that at level 3. I'm going to want I'm going to want all of these abilities to level 3. Antibody I don't really care about. Plasma I only want because it's a prerequisite to apobiosis. And apobiosis is a very, very good spell. That is literally the only reason I'm investing in Plasma. Plasma in this difficulty just sucks. Just use Flare. Just use Flare, use Pepper Spray, use a different spell. It's good in a pinch if you're surrounded by bats or something and you don't have a Flare to use. But if you have Flare, don't use it. Definitely want to do this. I want to say on Nightmare mode, if you try walking across the water, you will get shredded by these fish. How many bullets do I have? 300. I think I have enough for number 9. But I'm not 100% certain. It's still alive. Amazing, even with its skull crushed, it lives. Okay. It is now dead. Okay, and if I don't have enough bullets to take him out, then I'll just come back. Hold on. Now, I think I can survive one of number 9's slashes because I have the tactical armor. But I'd still rather that not happen. So the first attack from him will always be a slice. Blast him with pyrokinesis to knock him back. Okay, he's running. We'll probably fire one of those stupid rockets. Yep. These things suck. That's right. Hit the power cable. Okay. Watch out for the instant kill. Get back. There we go. Perfect number 9 fight. Whew. I was a little worried there because of the instant kill. Now, if you use... I will point out, if you use replay mode, and you come in here with the hyper velocity or something like that, you can just one-shot them. I definitely have done that in playthroughs. Right, search warrant, UMA, manual, map. Okay. I read over everything, Baldwin. Don't call me Alec Baldwin. Let's see, how much BP do I have? 5. Yeah, I don't have anywhere near enough to buy the medicine wheel. I think they probably just put that there to piss people off. Okay, so what are we going to purchase? We're going to purchase the shoulder holster for quick fire and some extra MP, I guess, but it's namely the quick fire that I want. Pepper spray, we're going to purchase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sure. And we'll get 4 flares. Yeah, that'll be good. That's fine for now. Shoulder holster. I'm just going to throw the assault suit away because, quite frankly, it's trash. GPS. This gun. Equip that with that. And we will do a pepper spray. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. And I see I dropped some frames at some point. Hopefully nothing much was lost during those drop frames. I'll get this out. Belt pouch, I will definitely take that. Yeah, get that pepper spray out. What other games have frame drops in the PSN version? I know, I already mentioned the Spyro trilogy. Surprisingly, Resident Evil 2 and 3 don't have that problem. I can't say for RE1. RE1, I still can actually use the disc. Just into the PS3 is just kind of shit. But I could be wrong. Alright, so now we'll save. May as well save over the square save, because no reason to keep that save around. Speaking of RE2, I do plan on doing at least one scenario on Thursday. Probably Claire A, Leon B. Actually, no. I'll do Leon A, Claire B for a change of pace, since I basically never do that. Now, these mad chasers here, they for sure one-shot you on this difficulty. They do 90 damage on scavenger mode, and I only have 55 health here. But luckily, these are not that hard to dodge. The only real problem is if you're in an area where you cannot see where they are. Okay, so that takes care of that guy. Now, If you examine this, you'll see some bats pop out of the well. Hello, bats. Insert Zubat noise. Okay, so you ask if necrosis is good. Here's an example, maybe. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, at level 1 it takes about 700 hours to activate necrosis, unfortunately. Yeah, it's unfortunate that necrosis takes so long. Actually, here we go. Here's a couple bats. Bam! That's instance number 1 of necrosis being super duper good. Especially given that that didn't even touch some of them. Huh. Inventory full, huh? Alright. Oh. You know what? I'm going to invest a point into healing. Only because I don't want it. Only because it gives me a little bit of wiggle room in case I fuck up. Okay. Nobody's home. Except some strangers. Hey, I'm getting lucky on these crits. Holy shit. Holy moly! Okay, normally I have to use a pepper spray there. But I got super duper lucky with critical hits. Is there any enemies in this room? No. Okay. No enemies here yet. There is a woman in this bathroom, though. It's going to become a stranger. We're gonna blast him. Yeah, we're gonna blast him in the face with some pepper spray. Pepper spray stuns enemies for an extremely long time. It actually stuns enemies longer than apobiosis does. So, by this game's logic, some police-issue mace is better at paralyzing enemies than lightning from the sky. Someone else brought this logic up, too, in a video. But yeah. Okay. So those bowman creatures are not here yet. They will be, but not yet. Something tells me that whenever I get around to playing Medieval, that will also have some lag. Okay, so motel key number 6. Now this causes a couple enemy spawns. I know it causes one, yeah, in Main Street, which is the scorpions. Room 1, I don't remember. Parking has a bunch of, I want to say like 2 mad chasers and moths, perhaps? So we're going to slap a flare into one of our slots. God damn it. I hate their little poison spew when they die. Hang on. Well, maybe if the cable didn't suck, I would have it plugged in all the time. Alright, what's in this room? I forget. Or is this where the fetus bombs start spawning? Oh, this is where the fetus bombs start spawning. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna make a backup save just in case. I remember my EXP being a little tight, so maybe I shouldn't have used healing. Maybe I shouldn't have used experience for healing. Whoa. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Remember the path for Claire B. It's mostly the same as... Same as Leon A, or Leon B, honestly. The A and B scenarios are not too much different, to be honest. Let's use a pepper spray. I got a nice little supply of them. Yeah, GTFO. Whoa. Fuck that guy. Leon A is the easier scenario. Actually, I personally think Claire A, Leon B is easier, not just because I remember the path better, but because Claire's grenade launcher is better for the enemies in A scenario. Namely the G mutant. Okay, now here we have some bowman creatures. Exchange for pepper spray, and pepper spray. Here is probably the best use of necrosis in the game against these fucks. We're gonna hide. Yeah, we're gonna hide. Let's see. Is this gonna work on... Well, no, it won't. So, what is happening here is... These creatures... Oh, fuck. God damn it. I thought necrosis would hit that far away, but evidently not. Anyway. If I would have gotten hit by that, I would have died for sure. Necrosis costs, I think, 1,000 to level up now. Anyway. Necrosis interrupts their long-ass casting animation. So you can effectively stun lock them. No, don't you dare. Just fire necrosis. Yeah. And now, pepper spray time. Pepper spray. Fire another necrosis. At level 1 it does a little bit of damage, not a huge amount. But, you know, it adds up. And then at level 3 it does twice as much damage as it does at level 1. Pepper spray just stuns them completely. There. Okay. Shotgun shells. These are slugs? Buckshot. I have no use for buckshot. It's honestly not that useful. How many bullets do I have? Not enough. Make sure there are no more enemies, and there are not. Alright, time to save. Because we have the mandatory Mad Chaser Gauntlet coming up. Yeah. Yep. Would you... I was gonna say, either hit a wall or die. Don't like to use the power cable close to windows in RPD. I don't mind doing it. It's just a matter of me remembering to do it. I actually do use it a lot frequently, though I forget the optimal place to do that. Okay. And I'm not going to have time to kill the next one, so... yeah. I want to say the optimal place to use that would be in the liquor hallway. I.e. the hallway where the first liquor appears in a scenario. I want to say that's the best place for it. Okay, I got some lucky crits there. I might be able to kill this. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I couldn't kill that one in time. He'll probably come back with full health. Yeah, I came back with full health. Okay, cool. Through the gate. God damn it! Move, Aya. I got greedy and got punished. Wait, let me think. Yeah, I have way more than enough pepper spray for this, so... yeah, I'm just gonna pepper spray them as they come in. Not repeating. I'm not having a repeat of that. Like to get both upgrades, the machine gun or 2 inventory spaces. Yeah, I usually save both of them for B scenario. Just to have them in B scenario for the Nemesis, or not well, Nemesis is a tyrant, but the Mr. X encounters. You, come here. Yeah, GTFO, Mad Chaser. So, fortunately, these don't actually chase you until you walk past a certain point. Gain the same weapons by defeating Mr. X in both scenarios. You get different stuff. You get different things depending on if you're Claire or Leon. And also, there's an encounter exclusive to each character scenario. There's Mr. X in the 3rd floor that's exclusive to Claire. I think the Leon exclusive one is in the hallway where you find Sherry as Claire. Okay, pepper spray. Wait. Oh, bullshit. There's like an air of invulnerability to stun when they get in. That's too close. God damn it! Fuck this fucking goddamn room. I hate this fucking room. It sucks on this difficulty. And also, of course, they have to have fucking invulnerability to everything during the animation. Why the fuck wouldn't they? Yeah, this is this difficulty, for sure. Get fucked. That room with the giant flying insect is worth it in the lab area. If you want the extra machine gun bullets, and or if you're doing a kill all enemy run, then yeah, you have to go in there. But I like going for it, because if you go in there if you do what you need to do in that room with the giant insect, and then access that secret laboratory area with the cool music, you can hear that cool music. But if you do it after you activate the self-destruct sequence, you just hear the escape music. I do like doing that, though. Making sure. Now for the enclosure of fucking doom. Yeah, die. Get down. Okay. We'll do what we need to do with Madigan in here. And then for the love of God, we're saving the game. I'm gonna keep my experience for right now. Kill all enemy. You need to kill some enemies with the knife. I would recommend it. I do have a really old kill all run of Claire A and Leon B, with some small exceptions. The exceptions are trying to stomp on all the roaches as Sherry, / shoot all the roaches as Claire / Ada. Because that's a little excessive. Killing the dogs in Claire's A section when you're Sherry, that you can't do because Sherry doesn't have a weapon. And baby spiders, if I kill them with an explosive. Alligator can't be killed with only gunshots. It can. It can be killed knife only, but I do not know how to do that. So this next encounter is kind of a piece of shit. But I think the alligator death, if you don't blow it up with the gas canister, if you don't blow it up the gas canister, I think it has to reach a certain point in the tunnel before it runs away in A scenario. And if it runs away in A scenario, you fight it again in B scenario. And then you can kill it in B scenario. But I never do that. Alright, so this... I'm going to shoot this dude, try to make him aim his rockets, and his rockets will hopefully, yeah, hit this guy. Yeah, we're gonna... Turn around, buddy. Turn around. SWAT at me, bro. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot can fucking go wrong with this encounter. I do recommend saving before and after this encounter. But this is by far the most effective way I've found to do it, is to try and have the green suit golem hit the armored golem with its missiles to do the damage for you, and then you finish off the green one. And every single one of its shots almost missed. Yeah. Hello. How the fuck did all that miss? Hello? There we go. And he's dead. How many bullets do I have? 262. Okay, that's good. Way more than enough to kill this dude. Just don't get too greedy and dodge the missiles. There you go. Take advantage of criticals if you get them. Chance of criticals RNG based. It depends on the weapon you're using, and if the foe is stunned via pepper spray, or if it's stunned via pepper spray or apobiosis, that adds a multiplier, and having energy shot at varying levels also adds a multiplier. So it's a little bit of both. This is one of these assholes. I'm gonna save. 'Cause there's 3 really bad encounters. That was just me unplugging the controller. Because I don't want to have the controller plugged in with my current plug and controller while fighting the Night Golem. This is a really bad encounter too. And then the third one is very obviously the Night Golem, or the the Night Golem. So we're gonna grab more bullets, because we do need them. Okay. Save the game. So ideally, I kill the green armor golem. Hopefully I kill the green knight golem, or the green armored golem before the armored golem can actually do anything. Now, if you're behind the thing, do not be on its right side, as if you are, you're going to get hit by the baton or whatever that is, and you will instantly die on Nightmare difficulty. Okay, cool. I managed to do it. Okay. Let's reload while that thing is silencing me. Silence doesn't really hurt me in this battle because not many of... Like, you can use Apobiosis to stun the green one, but the armor one, you have to destroy its backpack before you can stun it. And you have to do an extra 250 damage, which... Yeah, at this point in the game, it's like, just kill it. Okay, so I'm not going to bother wasting bullets while it's charging up its stuff. Oh, and I will also mention that the hitbox on that thing is pretty big. So if you try... Jesus Christ! Well, there's my goddamn proof that the hitbox is like 300 times bigger than its actual physical size. I wonder... Okay, no, it doesn't really do anything. I was wondering if hitting this from the back... Okay, I gotta get the fuck away. Yep, seriously. This fight sucks. That's why I saved right before it. Anyway, I was wondering if hitting it in the back would actually do a lot of damage like it does in the number 9 fight coming up in a while. Yeah, I think I will use... Jesus, okay, I really can't do anything. So I have to flee immediately. And then use energy shot, I think. Aim, shoot, flee, energy shot. Try and increase those criticals. Okay, so fortunately, green suit is out. As far as I'm aware, once they're unconscious, they won't... As far as I'm aware, once golems are on the ground, even when they're in their, like, unconscious state, then they won't get back up. Okay, got him. Let's use this. Move that over. Penicillin is not going to be worth anything. Now... Actually, yeah, let's just do this. Alright, so I'm well aware that for whatever reason, OBS decided to disconnect. Am I back? I assume I am, because it's saying it's okay now. I'm going to assume I'm back. But I need to be told. If I'm not, then no one can hear me. Okay, I'm back. Good, good. So, now for the third really bad encounter. And we already saw it. It's the Night Golem. I am going to fire off an energy shot. Cool. Okay, it's a hologram. If I don't mash the buttons, will that one-shot me? Apparently, if I don't mash buttons quickly enough, it can one-hit kill you on any difficulty. But I've never seen that happen. Normally what happens is I take 10 damage and get poisoned. Actually, it's more than 10 on this difficulty. But you still don't want that happening, of course. That's a hologram. I actually thought that was the real one. Regardless, you get plenty of time to do this. And on top of that, I'm well versed at mashing buttons because Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Like, I literally treat this as if I'm fighting Nemesis, but he grabs me about 300 times more frequently. Oh, that's the real deal. Oh, I got him. First try, nice. Okay, first try. This I can move over. Firefly, I'll move that over. Oh. 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 Shit. Hammer, Firefly. I definitely want both of these. Okay, so let's just switch Flare and the hammer. Even though I spent money on that. Oh well. Oh, I gotta put the Tonfa baton away because it's completely worthless. Yeah, the baton is completely worthless. I need to put that away. Besides, I could save as well while I'm doing this. And I definitely do want Pyrokinesis at level 3. Have a triple shot pew pew pew. Level 2 is acceptable as well for Pyro, but I'd rather have level 3. I'll keep that out. I'll keep that out. I'll throw the recoveries in there. You know what? Yeah, just do that for now. Oh, and... yeah, may as well save. And do I have pepper? Okay, I do have pepper sprays. So I'll be using those in the room with the intercom. Ha. 1 frame pepper spray. GTFO. Now, to use one of the flares I purchased. So hummingbirds are bad enemy if you don't have flares, because they spawn in groups of 3, and Aya's like, oh, I don't know which one to aim. Do I aim at the one on the ground that's not a threat? Or do I aim at the one that's in the air that could actively hurt me? I don't know. Unless you one-shot him, which you're not doing on this difficulty. Unless you waste good ammo on them. And if you do, you're a fool. Move the flare over here. We're going to do the same in the next room. Okay. Repeat. Flare does enough damage to knock them down. So now they're not a threat anymore. I believe when they're on the ground, their health lowers. Like, you don't see it, but their health lowers and they do inevitably die. Though I could be wrong. I just did that to unlock the door. Let's get the can, get the cola. And I did get level 3, right? Okay. So, let's see, level... Do I do level 3 necrosis or energy shot? I think necrosis. Either way, I'm going to want a number of, I'm going to want a good number of pyrokinesises on hand for that one stalker. Use the magnet. Pull it up. Got it. Fire the flare. Fire the flare. Alright, now I can purchase more flares and pepper sprays as needed. Now at this point, he doesn't really have anything. He has this, which I will purchase now. Not worth buying that. Not worth buying this. Don't have enough for anything else of note. Okay. Let me equip a flare. Oh, I don't have any. Okay, I need to buy some off of them. Fortunately, spiders are very easy to kite around since they move so slow. Okay. Items, flare. 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. We'll be using one. We'll be using one against a group of bats immediately down the well. And do we have enough MP or EXP to get... Oh, hello. I don't have enough for 10 pyros. I don't know if 9 is enough. Did I get... Okay, I got the rope already. This might be a little problematic. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. The repopulation event. Okay, one more thing. Ah. One more flare. Is there... Ooh, there are enemies in other places, though. Okay, well. Bam. Flare is so good. It is so good against so many things. So I'm going to drop a save. I don't know if 9 level 3 pyrokinesis is enough to kill the stalker. And if it isn't, then I'm kind of fucked. But I might be able to get away. Actually, hold on. Do I have an MP recovery one? Not on me. It's fine. Okay, now, can we kill this stalker? I'm not 100% convinced we can. Alright, we back up. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Jesus Christ. And sometimes, yeah, it'll just completely no-sell your shit. And just attack you anyway. And pepper spray does not work particularly well against those. Well, it works when it wants to. Against those. I think there are two kinds of those stalkers, but I can't tell the difference between one or the other. I know the zebra ones, they're the tiny little things. But that's not what we're fighting here. Let's try again. Okay, I think I may have wasted a pyrokinesis or two. Will I fight all possible bosses? Yes, because like the only optional boss is the big swimming beast in the facility. The giant swimming ANMC. That's the only optional boss slash mini boss that there is. The rest are just normal mobs. Or they're either normal mobs or required fights. Okay, let's fire off a flare immediately. Boom. Room cleared. So combat light is exactly that, but it's like 1 centimeter in front of your face, I think. Like, why would you ever use the combat light? But it's cheaper. No. Like, if BP is a problem, you shouldn't be playing Nightmare mode. Yeah, I'll fight all the bosses. Okay, so here's a couple more fetus bombs over here. I've never actually done what I'm about to do, but I should have. Anyway, I'm going to run, like, over here. Over here. Fire a flare. All dead. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, no difficulty there. I'm gonna run into this corner, use a flare, maybe? Okay, that was a little lucky. I should have immediately shot the fetus bomb close to Aya's feet. But it works. I don't have any more flares already. I'll get some more flares. One, two, three, four. I will definitely be killing all enemies up until at least Disc 2, if not deep into Disc 2, like Neo-Arc facility. Because I do want all of these abilities along with Inferno and Apobiosis at level 3. Energy Shot I'm not actually going to use, but I could use it for a free MP refill and a pretty substantial increase in max MP. Like, if you level that up to level 3, you get a combined total of, I think it's 15 MP max. Like, 15 plus MP is pretty good. Oh god, this encounter. Oh, this one sucks. Yeah, I remember this one. Flare. Flare, flare, and flare. $50. $60, let's say. This thing has like, these have like 70 HP. Maybe 70. But yeah. Flare 1. Flare 2. Flare 3. Bam. I might have been able to get away with 2 flares and finish him off with bullets, but I'd rather not risk that. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I got my flare. I'm definitely going to use flare inside this room. Okay, nothing in there. Alright. So, get a few more flares. Yeah, flares? In case it isn't obvious, flares and pepper sprays are truly MVP in this run. Or in this difficulty. One, two, three, four. I realize my net BP total is going down, but it's fine, because eventually I won't need many of those, if any of those. Eventually. Oh. I have to reference that. Okay. So. Let's put one more flare there. Okay, this is not the room I was thinking it was, but either way. So something got blown up to smithereens with by a fetus bomb. It's probably one of those hummingbirds. Okay. Now, I believe on Nightmare difficulty, this bathroom contains amoebas. Normally, it contains other enemies. Let's see. Is this the amoeba room? I think it is. Yep. And there's another instance of necrosis being fucking awesome. It annihilates amoebas. No, we do not use Berserker. It sacrifices life, and we will inevitably do enough damage without it. I forget what's there normally. I think it's like a couple moths and rats or something. Okay, so let's yeah, let's level up necrosis. I was debating whether or not I wanted to do necrosis. Wait, did I just save? If I didn't, I need to go back and save. As, that is a problematic room up ahead. It's 2 golems. At least one of them fires missiles. And this is one of those situations where you're better off luring enemies to line up in such a way that the missile launchers will the missile launcher dude will kill the other guy. Okay, you come over here. Yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's not cool. Shit. Yeah, I fucked up. Bad. Yeah, it was my fault. That's why I saved, just in case I fucked that up. Fortunately, there is no limit to how many times I can save the game on this difficulty. If there were, that would be a problem. Shit. God damn it. I moved. I could have still lived through that, but I didn't want to. What is world record for this game? What, on nightmare difficulty or any percent? Or normal? I think nightmare might be 130-ish. I'm not entirely sure, though. Any percent for normal difficulties like 117.22, and I did look that up a few weeks ago. Okay, pepper spray the golem. The green suit golems get stunned by this, and it's very good. Skip most of the encounters. Oh yeah, you have to. Like, you can't waste time killing this for a speed run. You kill only the required, like, maybe you do a few optional things. There is one optional encounter that I know for a fact speedrunners would do. And it's to get a javelin for the missile launch, or for the assault rifle. Because the javelin glitch, which I will not show this time, I will show possibly in 2 parts from now. But anyway, they definitely... There's no way they don't get that, because the javelin glitch is just too strong. get that. Actually, yeah, let's just get them all. Let's see, did I kill everything? Yeah, use a flare. Now, I believe that this next thing is going to trigger a repopulation event. Either that or it'll be when I talk to Douglas. Okay, the repopulation event is when I talk to Douglas. Talk to Douglas, then I'll fight number 9 in here. If you have the medicine wheel, you can get the gunblade. Which, if I had that for this difficulty, holy shit, that would break the difficulty in half. Okay. Reminder that you do have to talk to Douglas to get the monkey wrench to loosen the bolts. What means P energy in the pause menu? Yeah. Yeah, it's this stuff. This is where you level it up. Oh, I closed that door for good. Okay. So I think there is a repopulation event now. If not, that's fine. No, there isn't. Alright, well, whatever. It's fine. How many bullets do I have? Not a very comfortable number is the answer. Do I have enough? You know what? I'm fine. Like, in one of my off-screen runs, I actually only had pyrokinesis to level 2, and I still defeated number 9. Come on, get out of there. So with level 3, this should be trivial. Well, as long as I don't fuck up. That's the key. I gotta not fuck up. Time to save the game. Time to save the game. And this will be the last save I get to make on this phone. Because when nightfall occurs, the phone line will be cut. Is necrosis? Okay, it's level 2 still. I definitely want to get that to level 3 before fighting the burner. I want to get both necrosis and energy shot to level 3 before fighting that, so I can do the most amount of damage possible. Basically, just liquidate it. Literally, it liquidates when it dies. Okay, so number 9. I can almost guarantee you that what I'm about to do is what speedrunners do, because how could it not be? Okay, so... Okay, so I know he's not going to hit me if... You see the purple dot where he is? Whoa. If it's not in the inner, like, dash, whatever it is on the GPS... Shit. Then I know he won't hit me with anything. But if he's close to it, you might want to be careful. But if he's inside it, then you better get the fuck away. And, by the way, he one-shots you even on Scavenger. I think even on Bounty he can one-shot you. But yeah, run behind him, shoot him with pyrokinesis over and over again, and the fight ends. So yeah, I guarantee you this is what speedrunners do. There's no way that's not what you do in a speedrun. Because it's just so good. Now, I learned that by myself. I didn't even watch Carsey's run to figure that out. So we're going to skip all this crap. There is going to be a golem in this room. Hold on one second here. How many flares do I have? Just the one? Oh, I have 2. Okay. Oh. Okay, I only have 1 pepper spray. That's not preferable. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to bait this thing to try and hit us. It'll fail. We will shoot at it. As far as I'm aware, it will never aggro to Madigan. So we can just let Madigan do all the work. And then eventually it'll back up. But yeah, see there's a piece of wall, invisible wall or something that prevents him from actually hitting me if I stand here, if he's far away enough. So yeah, we just sit here. Free win. I am gonna move just in case. Okay. So, that's that encounter done. Part of me wants to level up combustion, actually. Just to be able to hit enemies in this next room. But I'll hold off at the moment. For now, I will hold off. Okay, cool. Cool deal. May as well kill these with Madigan nearby. Okay. So this gauntlet here, we just let Madigan tank everything because he does not take extra damage. He does not take extra damage from the scavenger attacks. And he won't die, I don't think. We're basically treating him... I mentioned this last in the L rank stream as well, but we're basically treating him like he's Natalia in GoldenEye, using him to tank stuff. Okay. So, this... This next encounter that I'm going to do with two bowman dudes, it sucks. It is really bad. I'm going to move this stuff for now. We'll bring it with us later, but for now we're going to put stuff away to make room for inventory. We only have the one pepper spray, which is unfortunate. Let's equip the pepper spray. Unfortunately, the phone has been severed, so I can't use it. I'm not even going to attempt to fight this right now. I'm just going to run the fuck away. Because I don't want to have to fight number 9 again. Oh, and by the way, guess what's over here? I think there's an enemy here. Is there an enemy down there? Oh, no, there isn't. Well, actually, there is, but eventually that will get repopulated by a, another night golem. Pardon me. Cool. Okay, that's far away enough that I can just kill it, I think. They have like 85 health. Yeah, 85 HP. Okay. So, let's level. Ooh, we can't quite level it up to 3, but that's fine. I'm gonna save the game. Now, here's another example of where Necrosis is the best spell in the game. So we need to hide from... As far as I'm concerned, we need to hide from these assholes. I might actually die here, too. Oh, fuck. I wasn't even in the right position to... The idea there was I was going to use the pillar to block the shot. And also the shots have AoE. So you need to be not only behind the pillar... let's see. Is this... Okay, this is the most recent save. You need to not only be behind the pillar, positioned in such a way that the pillar blocks the shot, but you have to be well away from the pillar, too. Yeah, this encounter is not nice. Yeah. Reapply Necrosis. Oh, nice, I got them both. I think. Hell yeah, I got them both. I got them both. So yeah, Necrosis can actually hit through walls as well. Some surfaces. Trying to heal, are you? No. Your casting animation takes too long. Get wrecked. I believe I have made a sufficient point that Necrosis is godlike. And now that I'm at level 3, now that that ability is level 3, every, like, I will be doing, I think it's like 2% max damage of the burner's HP. So out of like 4,000 health, every damage tick will do 93 damage. And it can barely... It can only attack for like 1 frame. But if I also shoot it in its open mouth with this gun and, what's the thing? Energy shot, then it won't be able to move. So, all right, the scavengers. Normally I have fuck, I didn't save. God damn it. I'm amazed that didn't kill me. I have a flare. Come on, please. Don't die. This is not even an encounter I would think anything of normally, but in this difficulty, it can kill you. Oh, wait. You're still blinded. Yes. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh, man. And then now is the scavenger, right? Or not scavenger, the stalker. Gotta move away. These will one-shot you on this difficulty, unless you have holy water. At least they can't teleport. Okay. All right. So I don't think any of the repopulated areas have other repopulated areas have new enemies. I think all of them have just the same. Oh wait, the water hole doesn't. When I hit show me, or when I hit lend me a car, that will repopulate. 4, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, I think I'll clear out the enemies here, and then I will end stream. Because I have been going a little bit. I kind of want to do something else, and like, I feel this. Actually, I don't know. Right now, I'm planning to just kill everything, then end stream, but I may change my mind and end with the burner. It's like, burner will take, if I do it correctly, less than 2 minutes. Actually, it might even take less than 1 minute if I do it correctly. Don't let these grab your leg. If they do, they'll bite you and do a fair bit of damage and then explode on you. using combustion on the dudes through the wall. Because I know I'll gain a net total net positive MP back. Alright, energy shot 1400. And then I think level 3 is 4000 on this difficulty. Okay. Nice. Yes. Get fucked, scavenger. Yeah, if you shoot them in midair, they crumble to the ground. But it's not exactly easy to do that unless you have an actual machine gun. Not the assault rifle either. I mean an actual machine gun. Okay, so here's where some scavengers jump at you. I think. Yeah. Alright, just back up. Okay. So, bathroom. I think I could just use a flare and kill every single thing in here. Or almost every single thing in here. Oh, wait, it's this encounter. Where there's a bunch of fetus bombs on top of the ceiling. Okay. Eventually, when this area repopulates, another night golem will appear in its place. Wait. Oh yeah. Yeah, this one. Actually, I'm just going to use pyro here. Oh, god damn it! How much progress did I fucking lose? Jesus Christ. Alright. I guess I should have used fucking flare. And or... Yeah, I guess I should have just used fucking flare and or leveled up pyrokinesis. That would not have happened if I had level 2 pyro. Fuck these scavengers. They suck. Alright, so now I'm definitely clearing out everything and then ending. Was this? Oh. Actually, I forgot about this. Yeah, there's a night golem down here, as you can see. This is one of the worst areas for this fight, too. I know there's a stalker that appears here later on. And that's what I thought this encounter was. Ooh, nice. First try. You know what, that's fine. We can just discard the recovery. Goggles, they prevent darkness. Not really useful. Luckily, these scavengers are, like, I don't know, disabled? I don't know what's up with these, but they're not attacking. So I'll take advantage of it. Flare pepper spray. Let's put another pepper spray here, actually. Because... oh, okay, that hasn't happened yet. I was gonna say, another repopulation event is kind of rough. But, yeah. It's not here yet. Let me save the game. Okay. Okay, that requires 1400. All right. The ambush. Get around this. Oh, wait. Hold on. I need to equip a flare. At least one. How many do I have? Just the... let's equip multiple. Because I feel like there's going to be multiple, things emerging from the ground. Wait a minute. Oh, I also don't have any bullets. Anyway, I have a feeling scorpions are going to come out of the ground. Once I kill something. And once again, flares are good. Let me equip a pepper spray in case this is that one encounter I think it might be, but this might also just be bats. In this hallway here. This is either bats or... Okay, this is just bats. Later on, there's going to be one with moths and a mad chaser, and it's kind of awful because it's in this narrow hallway. But only because it's in the narrow hallway. Alrighty, so now it's just re-kill those couple enemies that I've already killed. Oh god. Do I have a flare? Okay, I do. Good. Alright, so now I'm going to, like, once I kill the enemies in this bathroom again, I will go back to the, trailer, get the one key from Douglas, and then I'll end this part here. Well, there, not here. When we resume again, we'll have some some more rather difficult encounters with more golems, more rough areas just due to the land, etc., etc. Just make sure I did get everything, right? Yes. Okay. I got everything. And there is... Okay, I cannot get that yet. Nothing I want. Okay. Alright, so I'm calling it here. So let's see if I remember what's in... Okay, the garage doesn't have much of anything. I think it just has some stalkers. The rooms that I'm about to enter will have enemies. And I will get my holy water, finally. That'll be next time, though. Righto, so that's it for this stream. And obviously next time we'll kill Burner, too. So... thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Farewell.